Well, hello everybody. This video is long overdue. I've been meaning to make this video for quite a long time now, so I wanted to make this big fire alarm collection update video tonight for you guys because I have quite a bit of fire alarm devices. This is all of my notification appliances. After this video, somehow I will make a pole station collection video, but this is a video with all of my notification appliances. So, anyways, and some of you may be wondering, fire alarms are still a very, very big hobby of mine, and I know some people start to get tired of the hobby, and they end up selling off their collection, and they're kind of being done with the hobby. And that's not the case with me. I plan on keeping all this stuff, and hopefully I will keep all this stuff for years to come. So anyways, we're going to look at all of these devices one by one and see what I have in my collection. So you can get a closer look at my collection. I have quite a bit of stuff. So, as you can see, I have quite a bit. Okay, now we're going to start at looking at some of these devices. Actually, all of the devices, rather. So, we're going to start up on the far left. Here we have, first up on the list, we have my system sensor Spectre Alert Classic P121575 with the 1575 Candela strobe. Right here we have my system sensor P2475. The label is worn out. This was my very first fire alarm. I love these Spectre Alert Classics a lot, so that's why I have so many of them. And right here we have my system sensor P24110 horn strobe. Spectre Alert Classic as well. I have so many Spectre Alert Classics. And next up we have my P1224MC that I got from David. It's a multi-candela horn strobe. And right here we have my system sensor S1224MC. This camera picks up that model number so much better than my phone. Next up on the list, we have my system sensor Spectre Alert Classic ceiling mount horn strobe. As you can see, it is a ceiling mount device with the 115 Candela strobe. Here's the model number to it. Up next, we have my system sensor SC24115 with the 115 Candela strobe. It is the same as the PC24115. So from lowest to highest, we got 1575, 75 Candela, 110 multi-candela, 115. Let's continue on with the collection. Right here we have my system sensor Spectre Alert Classic in white P1224MCW horn strobe. Up next, we have my system sensor PC241575W. It's a system sensor ceiling mount Spectre Alert Classic in white. Up next, we have my system sensor SC241575W in white as well. Here is the model number. That's basically all it is. And here we have one of the newest devices on the market right here. we have my system sensor L series. The model number is P2WL right here. Yep, it is a system sensor L series. They're now making these, and it's the newest alarm that they have on the market for system sensor. So that is pretty cool. All the way to the far right on this, the last device on this row, is we have my Tornado Siren. I'm not sure if that is a model number or what. It's made by Nabo. I think it's an MS-190 decibel or something like that. And it takes 110 volts AC. Let's put this thing back. Whoops. Not mean for that to happen. Okay. On to the next row. We have my System Sensor Spectre Alert Advance P2R horn strobes. They're all the same thing, so these devices are basically all the same, so we'll skip these because they have the same model number. This guy is my System Sensor Spectre Alert Advance SR remote strobe. As you can see, it says SR right there. These three on the left are the same thing. They're Spectre Alert Advance horn strobes. These two white ones right here are System Sensor P2W Spectre Alert Advance in white horn strobes. As you can see up there, you could hardly see it, but let me take off the bracket first. Here you guys go. P2W horn strobes. That one to the right is the same thing, so we'll skip that. Up next, we have my System Sensor PC2W horn strobe Spectre Alert Advance ceiling mount. It's a very nice fire alarm. This was my third fire alarm that I ever got. This was tested in Fire Alarm Test 3 a long time ago. I like these a lot. I love these ceiling mounts, and yeah, there we go. Up next on the list, we have my System Sensor SCW, excuse me. We have my System Sensor SCW remote strobe. It's a ceiling mount as well, so anyways, yeah, so there we go. Right next to the right of that, we have my System Sensor. I got this from a construction site, so we have my System Sensor SCR in red Spectre Alert Advance ceiling remote strobe. All of these Spectre Alert Advances are multi-Candela. So yeah. So let's put this thing back. Up next on the list, we have my System Sensor Mass Multi-Alert Sounder Strobe Multitone. The model number on is MASS12157580A. As you can see on the back right here. Focus the camera in on that. So, anyways, yep, it's an 80A System Sensor Mass Sounder Strobe. Very cool device to have in your collection. Very multi-tone and sounder strobe. Okay, there we go. Up next, we have my System Sensor Mass non-ADA compliant version of the System Sensor Mass. The model number on this is SS24. So, there we go. And to the far right of that, we have my, this is a sounder only, we have my white System Sensor Mass 12M multi-alert sounder. So, So there we go. Up next, we have a system sensor mass remote strobe. So here is the model number, SS12LO, outdoor. Okay, that's the last device on this row. Alright, let's move on. Right here we have my Edwards Integrity on the far left right here, but this is the older version. This is the model number on this one is EST7577A-HS. So here's the label. The model number is right there on the left. And this is an older Integrity horn strobe. Very cool, very rare. To the right of that, we have the common version of the Edwards Integrity horn strobe. This one is the EST7577A-T. So this is a temporal horn strobe that can run on continuous or code 3. That one right there only runs on continuous only because it's older. This is a newer Integrity. So there we go. Up next we have my not system sensor, Edwards Integrity Chime strobe. We have my two Edwards Integrity Chime strobes. So this guy is, the model number on this one is what's the model number on this thing? 757-5A-CS. Yep, so there you go. That one is the same thing, except that one has the mounting bracket on it. It's got the same model number. And matter of fact, the strobes on these two are enhanced, and those ones are unenhanced. So those ones have the black font, those two have the red font. Up next, we have my EST Genesis remote strobe right here. The model number is G1RF-VM. So there we go. Oh, the camera lost focus. Please focus the camera. There we go. Up next on the list, we have my EST Genesis horn strobe, G1RF-HDVM horn strobe. Yeah, I'm probably holding it upside down. There we go. Yep, there's the model number right there. Pretty small, too. And the camera lost the focus again. Don't worry, we're going to get through this video, guys. The video is going to be pretty long. Up next, we have my EST Genesis. This one is G1R HOV30. It's a horn strobe with no fire lettering on it, with a 30 Candela strobe. Pretty neat. And this one is a G1R HOV15, I believe, with the 15 Candela strobe. It's what's the model number on this thing? Okay, G1R V15. That's right. Yep, that's right. And right here we have my EST Genesis Chime strobe. So the model number on this device is G1RF-CVM. And I know I'm swerving the camera a lot on all over the label. I do apologize for that, guys. Sorry. Okay. Up next, since there's no model number on this thing, I'm not sure what the model number on this. This is my EST LED Genesis horn strobe. This was tested in fire alarm test number 40. It's multi-candela, just like those two right there. Those ones are only fixed candela, and those ones are, and that one is multi-Candela as well. So, and I believe the model number is GL1FHDVMC. I'm not completely sure. That might be right, so... Well, anyways, it doesn't matter. Let's move on to the next device. Up next, we have my Natural Time 62624W-AV, a horn strobe. So anyways, yeah. This one is my this is my MT-S75-F Cerberus Pyrotronics multi-tone horn strobe. So there we go. This one is my EST62. I mean, what's the model number on this thing? Yeah, I'll have to look up the model number to this device because I forgot about it. So anyways, yeah. Okay, up next, these three devices are Wheelock 7002T horn strobes. This one is 12 volts DC, and the strobe is only 1.5 Candela. This one is a 24 volt DC version. This is my Wheelock 7002T-24 with the gray transformer instead of a red or a black transformer. This guy is a Spectronics 7002T-24. As you can see, this one is made by Spectronics. It's got the Spectronics label at the bottom. So this is a rebranded 7002T right here. Up next, for some more older Wheelock devices right here, this is my EHDL1WM24 horn strobe, and this had to be repaired because the horn was malfunctioning a long time ago. So this is a horn strobe. So there you go. To the right of that, we have my Wheelock WMT-24 remote strobe. It's a double gang, so, and both of these alarms have the 117 Candela weatherproof type strobe. So yeah, so there you go. Only these two got it right here. Up next, we have my EHEL1WM24WI. And this is kind of a beige ivory horn strobe. It's made by Wheelock. As you can see, it's got the Wheelock logo at the bottom. Same with this one, it's got the Wheelock logo at the bottom. Okay, onto the newer Wheelock devices. We're out of the older into the newer. We have my Wheelock ZNS horn strobe. Yeah, the model, the back plate covers it up, but I made a test of this. If you want to know the model number, look at fire alarm test number 19. I believe it's a Wheelock ZNS 24 MCW horn strobe, I believe. I may be not correct, but oh well, let's move on. Right here we have my ZRS remote strobe, and it's multi-Candela, just like that one right there. So anyways, yep, that's the one. Up next, we have my Wheelock Exceeder horn strobe, multi-Candela. And the back plate also covers it up, and I believe this is an HSR. I'm not completely sure, but yep, that's right. Up next on the list, we have my Siemens U MMT multi-tone horn strobe. And as you can see, I clipped the jumpers, and this has the same tones as the Cerberus Pyrotronics multi-tone horn strobe right there. So yeah, so this was tested in fire alarm test number 42. And it's got the multi-Candela strobe in that little lens right there. So there we go. Up next on the list, we have my Wheelock NS horn strobe. Model number is NS24MCW in white. So it's got a multi-Candela strobe. And yeah. Up next, we have my Wheelock AS24MCW horn strobe as well. I actually had to put a new screw on it because the old screw that came with this thing was way too short. So I got a new screw that will hold on the mounting bracket for it. Okay, up next on the list, another older Wheelock device. We have my Wheelock what's the model number on this thing? CHDF1WS24 adjustable electronic chime strobe. This is one of my favorite Wheelock devices, guys. It's a very old Wheelock chime strobe, and it has the chime module on the back, and it has a heavy-duty speaker on it. This one came out of the Mary Washington Hospital, so it's a very good chime strobe. Pretty rare, and it's got the same strobe as the Wheelock 7002Ts. Yeah. Up next, we have my Gentex Commander 2 GEC 24-1575 WR horn strobe, and yeah, so there we go. Up next, we have my Harrington Signal Gentex Commander 3. The model number on this thing is HSG324WR, and my uncle gave this to me. Up next, we have my Gentex Commander 3 GEC 3-24WR multi-tone horn strobe. It's a very cool device. This one is the same thing. And up next, we have my Gentex Commander 3 multi-tone, not multi-tone, remote strobe. And this one came out of the Mary Washington Hospital as well. The model number is GES3-24WR. So, there we go. Up next, we have my Gentex Commander 4 ceiling mount. So, the model number is GCC24CR. As you can see, this camera picks up that model number so much better than my phone. So there we go. Up next, we have one of my favorite Gentex devices here. This is my Gentex GOS 24-1575 WW, or something like that. Let me look at the model number. (24-1575 CW). Yeah. GOS 241575 CW, multi-tone electronic sounder strobe. Very cool device, very rare. I really love these guys, and it's a ceiling mount GOS, and it's a very cool device. So there we go. Up next, we have two Wheelock MTs with this one has a yellow colored strobe, and the model number is MTA24MCCH, and I'm not sure where this was made in. I think it was the 40th week of 2014. The date code is right there. It's got the switches. It's multi-tone. I haven't tested it before, but I will one of these days if I ever have time to do so. And we have my Wheelock MT horn only, in white, and the model number is MT1224. Up next, we're almost into the Simplex stuff. Right here we have my Simplex 4904-9137, which is a 15 Candela strobe. As you can see, it doesn't have the date code, but I don't know why it doesn't, but yeah, it's really hard to see the model number in the light, but I'm trying to get it as best I could. Alright, now we're completely in the Simplex stuff. Up next we have my Simplex 4903-9219 electromechanical horn strobe. And it's got a 15 Candela strobe, just like that remote strobe over there, as you can see. Yeah. Right here we have my two Simplex True Alerts, and they are the same thing, but this one doesn't have the True Alert label. So on the left we have my Simplex 4903-9425, which is a 15 Candela strobe. It has a 15 Candela strobe, so it's a very good horn strobe. And here to the right of that we have my Simplex True Alert 4903-9426 with the 75 Candela strobe. So there you guys go. And we have this funky little thing, this Potter horn strobe, multi-Candela, multi-tone as well. The model number is SH1224. So there you go. And we have another system sensor device right here. So this is also a rare device as well. This is my system sensor CH241575 right here. Multi-tone Chime strobe. So this thing has several different tones. Up next we have my system sensor Spectre Alert Advance with no fire lettering on it in white. And the model number on this thing is P4W-P. And the bracket is stuck on it. And we have some retrofit strobe plates right here. This is one with a yellow strobe. This is my Wheelock RSSPA-24MCC amber colored strobe plate. with that has a yellow strobe on it. And last but not least, we have my Wheelock. This is a very, very, very rare Wheelock device. It has a 110 Candela strobe. So, strobe on this thing is a 110 Candela. Model number on this is Wheelock HSPW-24. So there you guys have it. My whole entire fire alarm collection of all of my notification appliances. Okay, so anyways, I hope this camera picked up all the model numbers very well, and I hope you guys have a good night, and I am going to clear the floor and clean this up and then put this all away back on my shelf where it belongs. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this fire alarm collection update, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. So, thank you all for watching, and that'll be it. Take care.